Good evening, everybody. So that's right now. I'm here on still on the main gravel road. It is snowing, and that's where I will go and get the load of logs. Yeah, let's see how it's gonna be today. It's pretty far in. Now I'm on 354 meters above sea level, so and I think that's gonna be around 850 somewhere. We're gonna get the load. Empty logger at 200. Snowing. It's probably going to be a little bit slippery on the hills, but I think that should work good because I'm going to put tire chains on, and then and also we have a skidder. Like, if we need it, we can push the truck, so that way I can make it up the hills. Has a problem. All of a sudden it goes out of second speed. Won't stay in there. I don't know what's the problem. Load of logs. Logger at 202. Here to the left, it's where the camp is. The guys for all the machines, they're staying here on this camp. Gravel road, it's about 45 minutes, and I would say about 40 minutes or 45 minutes on a highway 58, Alberta, and that goes to high level cocoa sawmill. Yeah, those are pretty good rounds. It takes about 6 hours and 15 minutes one round, so we do 2 rounds each shift, so 4 rounds a day. That's what the truck does, and 24 hours a day, and that way the truck stays basically around the whole winter. Well, we shut the engines off on a few times a week. I usually do on Tuesday and Thursday just to check the oil, and plow them in. If we would not have, if they would not work to plow them in, then they would have to run because we could not probably not start them up. Because some days it's very cold, goes up to 40, and as a few years ago it was I think 50, 58, something like that with windshield. That was very cold then. At 5:15 I leveled by the fuel tank, and now that's 7 o'clock in the evening, so 5, about an hour and 40 minutes, hour and 45 minutes. That's what it took to drive up to here, but I'm not, still not up at the first loader. Yeah, what we do, we go to the loader. We have a loader here about a few miles in. That's where we have a loader, and he will put about 4 to 5 ton of logs on our first bunk, and then we will go a little bit ahead, and there we have a chain up area. We put tire chains on, and then from there it's more just uphill. Well, it's uphill here too, but here we can still drive without chains, with no tire chains on. But further in, would not be possible to drive it just with no chains on the tires. And I'm gonna try driving just chain up the rear axle. That's enough. Empty logger at 205. Yeah, we just chain up one axle and then we're good to go. So far I have always made it without the lockers, with the wheel lockers, but when I had the Beta chains on, now I have the finer chains on to chain up. When I had the Beta chains on, then that felt like that would not work without the lockers, so then I locked it up a few days. But I don't like that very much, especially if you have a load and then you're gonna try to turn around the corner with lockers. With lockers on, then you're just going straight. It doesn't work to turn. Here's a load of logs. He is taking off his chains, and also he is wrapping up his logs. He's putting wrappers on. So, and I'm here at the loader, so he will give me a few tons of logs. Today he will give me large. I'm gonna have a load of large. 4 to 5 ton. I will go to the chain up area, and then I will chain up, and then we're good to go in. Now I'm good to go. I have 5 ton on my drives now. wait. Just wait here a little bit.
Okay, 52 då like the new park for the load to be on. 62 empty locker. Kung na load to be.
I will turn in here. Put the tire chains on. Good. Yeah, now I want to show you guys. But look, when I have put the chains on, tire chains, that it's in the rear axle. It's a tri-drive, and I have a Kingi trailer, and also I have about 5 to 6 tons of load spool on the front bunk, and then good to go in. Let's see how that's gonna be in the woods. Now I want to go in up to 52. I should adjust my seat because thought it was going to be in a bush with the snow on the hills. And they have graders. They can clean it pretty easy. Empty logger at 207. Empty logger at 60. Pretty rough already.
Ja, ik dan niet. Ik jij dat goed?
Okay. They loaded for the reach and we can't tie.
Det är bara aktivitet i kyrkan.
Okay.
Aktivitet i kyrkläder.
Copy. Empty lower at 61. Okay.
Ja, tack till kyrkan.
I have my chains pretty tight. I can drive a little bit faster now. I drive 50 here in the width. So uphill it's a little bit easier. Oh, that's not good. Pretty rough there. Empty logger at 62. Empty logger at 50. It's very steep up here. It's downhill. And it's uphill here. It seems like my belt is flat. Uphill in a very sharp corner too. And it's very steep uphill. Let's see if I'm going to make it up. I didn't make it up.
You didn't make it off.
Hmm.
51?
Yeah, by 51. Min truck, det var ute i höjden där det möter offshore.
Okay. Here's the only problem now for me. I'm not scared enough for something.
Det skadar alltså inte kunna hänga med.
I'm glad they had somebody scared about Josh. Is somebody scared?
Yeah, I could my door.
Oh,
Yeah, that's funny. That I just heard that already. That fan belt was whistling, and my engine was just going hot, and, and the engine just shut off. I couldn't make it up. That's a little bit bad that way. These type of engines, they get over 200, and they just shut off. They don't run. Now he's going to push me to skidder. Let's see how that's going to be. Thanks for pushing. Something's not very right with my transmission. I cannot shift. Not at first. Slippery because there's a bunch of new snow on the road, and it does copy. What's ice? Yes, I do. Copy. Now I'm up 750 meters. Like that was 350 for FD. I go off the main road. Take the lockers off. And just curve up. And here I have to make a very funny loop. Click it. It's a very funny loop here. Now we're going to loop around, and then I'm going to go down, and then on the other side up, exactly where cable ready to come down. So. minute ago, these loaders, they've been in front of me, so now I am behind them.
Yeah, he's something. George Gerthen, DT-17.
Yes, sir. 205 bounty logger. Så innan kommer varmt över det låter i kamp.
Det är bara att det låter i kamp, you bet.
Tack, Daffy.
Yeah, there will be one more load.
Ja, det next 2 circular jeep.
The next load will come down that hill by side that loaded.
Jag kan ju dra in
So that's where the load will come down. And then that's where we want to go up. We just make a loop here and then we turn around and go up. Because it's too sharp, we cannot turn around over there. There's the load coming down. And that area exactly where we're going to go up. So see how it's going to be. Now I took off the winter mash, I think they call it that way, on my rad. So that the truck get enough air because today it's not cold, it's only -5. And then with the winter mash on the rad, this one was going pretty hot, and that poor thing just shut down, and there's no power down.
Thank you, Chad.
You bet.
Let's see how it's going to be to go up that hill.
Let's break on home. Let's skimmer.
Now the empty go up. It's nice. We have this loop here. Now this loaded but came down the hill. He's gonna park beside me and he's gonna go beside me and downhill. Here I am at 761 meters above sea level. So
Say this now like the mountain, it's right empty, so let's skimmer. High range. 5-5.
copy. So now I'm leaving too. I'm going up. at 63. I mean 53. Above the mountains, above the mountains. I can look over the woods. Let's go a little bit farther so that I can
Get there.
see how.
Hey,
Yeah, you can Nevada.
sure.
Ja, dat is altijd een interessante train, maar ik kan het niet exact.
Oh, yeah. Now that load is ready to leave, so now I'm gonna get my load after him.
Ja, maar
Now he is leaving, and it's my turn.
Next one will be large for him. Okay.
zo ik al voorbij Beaumont Hills hoorn, daar staat nog een loop, niet, Josh? Yeah, that's right. You must
There.
pour Newton's at Almond Park.
Sorry, yo, he wants B52.
Thanks for the load.
You bet. In the world.
Yeah, have a good night.
Oh shit, yeah.
51 empty lower.
Thank you. So now I will go downhill, and I think I should just start right away and third. That's the best speed, I think, to go downhill because we have a pretty sharp corner here. That's all the way upside down.
Corey Peter's copy.
Load at 53, so now it's gonna get uphill.
Load at 53, the rest of it now.
Load at 53.
Josh, you been assigned in loop down fought on Connect Giver.
Yes, sir.
Now it's down.
Josh, yeah, get to the bell and we'll fine. You bet. Okay, I thought that, yeah.
Yes, I see.
Okay, thank you.
How did you know that I was on the wrong channel?
It's a large map, Chad.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're swinging in too fast, that's the best around here, buddy. Then he's on his down and I think we're going to can't. I don't know.
very interesting loop around.
Nothing down below for this thing. Well, let's check one. Look at the next one.
That's very steep. Yeah, I made it. I made it.
Charles selected an anti-foot from 39 foot.
Jawel. Ja, 330 off the Bandler van Benjamin and Benas.
Yes, sir.
Decent old names on the map.
Now I wanna go into the same loop where I was waiting when I was empty
Or
before I get
or
up.
whatever, you know. Yeah, I think keep it by thought. No,
They talk a lot. Now those two empties, they're going up there now, but
no, that's it.
yeah, now I will wait here a little bit. Yeah, like here in the woods, we have such a good setup with the signs and everything. We don't need to worry much about losing our direction. They had done a very good job with setting up the signs and everything. So that's very, very good. So, but yeah, this loop here, where I'm parked now, that's why I have to wait till that empties, and here too. And then I will go by with the same road where he is coming right now. And I came down that road with those little lights. You can see those little lights. That's where I can go back up. So yeah. Now I will just wait here till that empty is out, and I will go down through. Yeah, now he's going up that same road where he came down. So it's pretty steep up. Are there any more empties coming in, or I'm good to go? Copy. So now I'm ready to leave this area. Load at 52. Now I go on this side of the mountain. Going down this road. Yesterday I was pulling loads out of that corner. So yeah. Oh boy. back to that area where my engine shut off when I went in empty. Yeah, I couldn't go farther.
Kjører meg opp i roundabout mye når vi går ut den.
Loaded logger 51. Just down, 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 down. Let's see if I'm gonna have a load here next week. On day, next week I'm day shift again, so see if I'm gonna get the load here too. Just downhill.
Sånn at vi tar av at vi spiser.
Loaded logger at 50.
Yeah, let's make that work.
Now they're fixing the road. That's very nice. Copy. Loaded logger at 62.
Empty 205.
Okay, keep it coming.
Copy. Just downhill.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you now.
Loaded logger at 61.
I'm gonna be fun of kgs with me to fix them. 206.
Yeah, I cannot just leave the Jakes on. I have to leave the trailer brakes too, because if I just leave the Jake brakes on, then my truck would just jackknife them. I could not go further. Because it's very slippery under the wheels right now. We have a lot of new snow, and it's still snowing. Loaded logger at 60. Yeah, now that's just downhill. But now I'm on 530 meters, and I was on 811 going in my load. 811. Now I'm on 520 meters. I think it was 350 when I turned off onto this road. Yeah. Now I'm down at 500. 300 meters lower now than what I get my load. That's still going downhill. But yeah, I will just wrap up my video right here. And that's the area where I put the chains on. That's the chain up area. And the next lights you can see there, that's where they put some logs on the trucks that they get into the woods, so into the mountains. But yeah, you have all a good night, and see you next time. Let's see you probably next week. I'm going to get one video here on day shift, and then we could look around a little bit more, and yeah, have a good night.